Hi there and welcome. With this little video, I would like to introduce you to the general use protocol of the iMRS. A lot of people, we think that if we do an application which is related to health, that we always have to know what's the cause of the problem. Because we are educated like this, there is a pill for this indication, there is a medication for that, there is a special therapy for that. If you want to set up the iMRS at home for wellness purposes, the approach is a little bit different. As the iMRS is not designed to cure, diagnose, treat, or migrate any disease, we have to look from a different perspective. To successfully set up the iMRS, we found out over time that according to several different conditions, we have setups which fits perfectly to these kind of conditions. So what are these conditions? Setting up the iMRS, we usually differentiate not between the different diseases, we differentiate between whether it's a chronic or an acute stage of the problem. So a chronic problem is a problem which lasts at least 6 months or longer, and everything which is shorter than that, we call it acute. So you're going to see a little chart now, and it's called Wolfi's law. And we choose this name because unfortunately there is nothing else on the market yet which gives you any idea how to set up magnetic resonance stimulation systems. And because we are not only market leader worldwide in this field, but we also have the most experience and we collected a lot of data already over time with more than right now about 800,000 up to 1 million applications a day. So we are able, because we collected the feedback from the people and also from the healthcare provider who are using our systems, and we designed a protocol which is very simple to understand and which makes the application with your iMRS very effective. And this is called Wolfi's law. So as you see on the chart, first of all, we divide the human body in 3 sections. We have, on top, we have the head-neck area, and then we have the thoracic abdominal area, and the last area down below is the area below the hip. These are the 3 sections we divide according to how to set up the iMRS with the local applications. That means with the pillow or the probe. For the whole body mat, we designed a protocol which makes it very easy for you to start the application. Very simple. Usually you should use your iMRS at least 2 times a day. 3 times would be better, but at least 2 times. 8 minutes in the morning and 8 minutes in the evening. And what you do when you start your application with the iMRS, you set up your iMRS in the morning on 8 minutes and intensity 25. 8 minutes, intensity 25 for the morning session. For the evening session, you keep the application time on 8 minutes, so you set the time on 8 minutes, but you decrease the intensity from 25 to 10. Because usually in the evening, most of the people would like to relax, and that we can reach that by using a lower intensity, in our case, intensity 10. So again, with a whole body applicator in the morning, 8 minutes, intensity 25, and in the evening, 8 minutes on intensity 10. You do that at least for 2 to 4 weeks. And only in case, which we don't expect, but only in case if there is no reaction at all, so that means your subjective feeling using the iMRS doesn't change at all, you can increase or you can change the setup to the following. So what you do, you keep the intensity in the morning at 25 with 8 minutes, but what you do in the evening, you extend the time of the application. Instead of 8 minutes and intensity 10, you use 16 or 24 minutes with intensity 10. And again, do that again for at least 2 weeks. You have to understand the iMRS is not a medication, it's not an injection. It's not made to lower or to disturb a symptom. It is, it creates an overall effect in your entire body, and you know that takes some time. And that's why this is the optimal protocol for the whole body mat with the iMRS. And coming back to our chart, for the local application, for the pillow or the pad, you just follow the instruction on the chart. By the way, this chart can be also downloaded below the video. You should do that. You know, download it on your computer and print it out and have it you know, on file somewhere in case you forgot about the settings, about Wolfi's law. You have always the chance to read it from the printout. So for the head neck area, if you suffer from something chronic, so that means that's an older issue, you start with the pillow or the probe in the head neck area with an intensity, you know, slightly sneak it in with intensity 10, probably 25 for 8 minutes. At the same situation with a chronic disease with the thoracic abdominal area, you can already increase the intensity starting 25 to 50, also 8 minutes. And everything below the hip with the pillow or the probe, you should set the iMRS on intensity 50 to 100 with 8 minutes. Very simple, you know. The only thing you have to know whether do I have this issue since a longer time or is it something brand new, which we will now look at it if it's an acute problem. An acute problem, look again at the chart, the head neck area. You can see if a problem is acute, we can already start with higher intensity right from the start with the iMRS. At the head neck area, we can start from intensity 25 or even 50, and the timer of the application should be set to 16 or 24 minutes. The thoracic and abdominal part can be set with an intensity of 50 to 100, again with 16 to 24 minutes. And the areas, everything below the hip, you can already start with higher intensities, starting from 100, even up to 400 with the iMRS Complete or the iMRS Professional, using an application time of 16 or 24 minutes. So you see, it's very simple to use your iMRS. Everybody can do it, and it makes your application very effective, and on the other hand, very easy to use. So good luck now with your iMRS. If you have any particular questions, never forget there are certified lifestyle consultants outside all over the world who support you personally, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact them. Thank you, and all the best with your iMRS.